Hey y'all, welcome back to Adventuring with Amanda. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new to my channel, welcome. We have gained almost 700 subscribers this week. So if you are new around here, my name is Amanda. I am 36 years old and I live and travel in my minivan camper conversion with my 13-year-old dog, Wynston. He's a Chihuahua, and actually just the other day was his gotcha day. We have been together for 13 years now. He is 13 and a half. He turns 14 in September. But we have traveled to 35 states together, and we have been doing van life for about 4.5 years. I am a digital creator. I've owned a business for over a decade now, and Wynston is actually a retired PetSmart model. We have quite the career together, but now we just get to enjoy life on the road, and it's amazing. Like this video, subscribe if you're just finding us for the first time, and we are talking about Quartzsite and some solo adventures today. Thanks for being here. Let's get into it. We are headed to Quartzsite, y'all. It's March 1st. Typically, I'm not in the area this late in the season, but the weather's going to be really nice this week. And to be honest with you, I feel like when I left Quartzsite last, which was right after my meetup, I didn't really get to wrap up things in the area the way I would like to. And I really need solitude right now. I really need alone time and somewhere that brings me peace and comfort, and I know I can find that out in Quartzsite. My grandma died just over a week ago, and I feel like I haven't really had time to fully process and grieve the situation. And I just need that. I haven't been alone or camped alone with Wynston for a number of days in like 6 weeks. And I'm craving that time, just the two of us. So we are hitting the road. And we might go up to Lake Havasu this week. We might go to Bouse. Maybe we'll go stay in Parker. I don't know. We're going to do whatever we feel like. But the weather will be nice in all of those places. So we shall see. Let's hit it. Y'all, it's a bit breezy here in Quartzsite, but I'm not even mad because it's like 80 degrees. I hope it dies down this evening though, because I got myself some firewood. I really want to have a solo fire later. I guess we'll see if it happens. I have laundry and groceries that I need to put away, so I will be doing that. It looks like the wind, I mean, it's not bad right now. It's like 10 miles per hour, but it will die down in the next couple of hours. But man, wow, what a gorgeous day. So I'm just going to start on some of my chores. I already feel like I'm decompressing. I needed this. We are back in the Quartzsite Desert, which means it is time for our weekly application of Grandpa Gus mouse repellent that I spray in and around my engine bay. Also, since we have so many new subscribers, I want to remind you that anything that's found on Amazon that I'm currently using in my van is in the description. I have an entire Amazon affiliate list with all of the links. Like I said, if I purchased it from Amazon, it's in my van and I use it currently, it's in there. So yeah, I gotta get this stuff sprayed. I'm moving very deliberately currently. I've been at camp for about 45 minutes, and for about 20 of those minutes, I did nothing. I was just sitting and existing. Just trying to get my thoughts together. You know, I didn't spend as much time in Quartzsite as I typically do this season. My journey has just looked different over the past several months. But I'm happy to be back. I still have a few friends in the area. I'm not sure if I'll see them or not, but I'm just really focused on my mental health right now and spending time with Wynston, just the two of us. Because y'all know I love my alone time and I just haven't had any. And that gets tiring for me and for Wynston because he wants alone time with me too, just the two of us. Because he gets tired. You know, he's 13. It's like, it gets tiring having to write tickets and boss everybody around. I'm already enjoying it. Y'all, what an incredible live stream we had tonight. There were 154 of you crazy people watching. That was wonderful. And I just made a fire for myself. Honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better evening. It's so perfect. I actually don't even need my beanie and my hoodie. Oh my gosh, it's so peaceful. It's so nice. It's windy this morning, y'all. I think we're expecting like 28-mile-per-hour winds today. But it's going to be 76 degrees, so we're kind of stuck in the van right now. The wind is blowing from the south. It's supposed to shift to the southwest, which would make my van a wind block, but I guess we'll see. It's actually almost 10:30 and Wynston was up around 9, but he's still resting. And to be honest with you, like, even if we end up kind of being stuck in the van today, I'm not even that upset because we could honestly use the rest. You might be asking yourself, Amanda, what do you do in your van when you have to be in there because of the weather? And I admit that these types of days can be challenging for me simply because I constantly need to be doing something and I have a hard time resting and relaxing. Yeah. So I will take out my laptop and I'll do a bunch of catch up work on my laptop and just like go through emails and catch up on things that I need to. I do have my Nintendo Switch Lite that I love so much, and I just got a new game. I got a new RPG, which is Hogwarts Legacy, so I just started playing that. I'll catch up on podcasts and social media, and I will journal, read, depending on if I have a good enough book to keep me focused, which I don't right now. And then I'll also just kind of clean up the van and lay low. These days are really good for Wynston as well, so I have no complaints. For lunch today, I'm going to heat up these empanadas. Just put them in my Hot Logic for about an hour or so. I'm going to have some chips and guacamole in the meantime. Ooh, I think you'll like these. They're bean and cheese. Basically, your bean and cheese. Ooh. I just braved the winds to put out my solar. I don't really need to. My big power station is at 85%, but I have my solar panel out from yesterday. So I plugged it in. I just opened the trunk barely, plugged it in, lightly closed the trunk on the cord. So I have that going. Man, it's a really nice day out temperature wise. It's too bad the wind is so brutal. Finally eating at 11:30. Wynston ate and went poop and potty, and my lunch is done. It took an hour on my Vitomin. I'm going to eat it with some of my guac and pico. I'm excited. Ooh, big stretches. Would you like to take a potty break? You've gotten so much good rest today. I hung up the Valentine card that my sister sent to me. Wynston hasn't decided if he wants to eat his dental yet. And I also put up a couple new stickers. This is one that I showed on a video the other day and my sister got me. And then this one. Freaking love that. Don't forget to get your bumper sticker and your koozie and your mugs and other fun stuff at adventuringwithamanda.com. Tell y'all what, there's not a lot going on today. What a weird day, especially because it's not cold out. It's warm. It's 76 in the van. It looks like it might be cold because it's so windy and the clouds just came in, but it's warm. I've had my door kind of partially open all day because I don't want any dust coming in, but we just need a little bit of airflow. So it's not too bad. I've just been doing a little bit of cleaning. I rotated my mattress again. I actually did that the other day, but my phone, my tripod's literally shaking from the wind. That's funny because my van is moving. I have a trifold mattress. For those of you who don't know, I've actually been using the same trifold mattress since June of 2020 when I started van life, so almost 5 years now. What's great is that I always use a fitted sheet on it, but it is washable. You can unzip it and take out all the cushions and wash the cover. So it's really great. It's so high quality. And I will rotate it because I sit right here and the cushions, I want it to stay nice and even with all of the cushions. But what I noticed is that my middle cushion had kind of more of an indent because that's where I sit most of the time. And I happened to put that one at my head and it was really feeling weird. So I flipped it and I put it at my, okay, anyway, so that's the sort of stuff I'm doing today to keep me busy. I'm catching up on some true crime stuff right now. I'm watching Law and Crime on YouTube just to get up to date on the latest trials and that sort of thing. And there was something else that I was going to tell you guys. Oh, I'm working on a video about my fridge because it's weird. I've gotten 3 questions in the last week about my fridge and running it. So I'm just making a short, informative video about that. I think that's it for now. Since I just spoke about my door and how I've had it cracked open, this is just a reminder on the Dodge Grand Caravan and Town & Country and Pacifica that you do have these controls. They might be not exactly in this same setting in your van if it's a different year or model, but it's probably in this vicinity. And right now I have the automatic door flip switched to off so I can have both my side doors manually open. That way when you open it up, it doesn't just slide open. So, and the other thing is on your dash, You have dials for your interior lights. I keep them off at all times. That way my lights aren't on when my doors are open and the battery's not draining. I really don't know what else Wynston and I are going to do this week. It'll be kind of windy tomorrow as well, although not as bad. But I'm thinking about at some point this week, maybe going up to Lake Havasu just for a day trip. I don't like any of the boondocking up in Lake Havasu City, Arizona, just because it's full of crime and off-road vehicles and squatters and just stuff that I don't want to be around. So might just do a day trip, but I haven't decided. It's been a really good day for me to rest, and getting out here yesterday, doing the live stream, having the fire, and just spending this time alone, reflecting on everything that's already happened this year, you know, being 2 months in between my channel meetup, the Ironwood meetup, my grandma getting sick and dying, and everything in between. I've needed this time to reflect and process everything and get back into a routine of paying more attention to my needs physically and mentally, and the same thing with Wynston. I need to be prioritizing that more often. So I'm doing that right now. Just realigning with my vision and what's best for me. I know this video wasn't super exciting, but this is van life when you live on the road. Not every day is exciting, but I would appreciate it if you still gave this video a thumbs up. And we are so close to 30,000 subscribers. Making this video, I am 37 subscribers away from 30,000. So we will do another live stream once I hit that milestone, which should be within the next 24 hours. Thanks again, guys. Again, like this video, subscribe if you're new here. I'll see you next time.